Thanks for tuning in. We are talking with TipRanks today, and they are going to tell us a little bit about their background, kind of their platform status, where they plan on heading, what kind of things they plan on adding to the platform, and kind of like the future plans, where they see themselves in the next few years. I'll let you guys take it from here.
Thanks, Renato. So TipRanks is a big financial data company. Basically, what we specialize in is analyzing a lot of unstructured text and extracting insights. Now, our goal, we have actually three goals. Our main one, and the one we're probably most known for, is bringing accountability to the capital markets. So we are the first and only tool that would actually measure what any financial expert in the world is saying, if it is a sell-side analyst, a financial blogger, a contributor, and soon even influencers on social media. And the idea is that, you go on CNBC, you go on Yahoo Finance, you go on all these websites, and you're going to see a lot of content, including Benzinga, by the way, but all the big financial websites. You're going to see a lot of who said what. Now, we would be the only one that, using sophisticated NLP, natural language processing algorithms, would analyze it and actually hold all these experts accountable. So our core tool is actually called the Financial Accountability Engine, where every time we run into insights in the form of he said by this, we will search what else he ever said historically on the internet, and it will give you a free report showing you how accurate this guy is. Okay. Now that is the accountability side. But since we're sitting on so much data, like I'm talking about terabytes of information, we basically allow our users to create their own personalized research tools based on all this information. Because if you think about it, we track over 50,000 financial experts. And if you use TipRanks and you know how to use it, you can basically harness the power of 50,000 financial experts who can theoretically work for you. That's more research power than what Goldman Sachs had.
Yeah. Where do you guys, how do you plan to build out and, kind of improve on the current platform?
So first of all, we've been growing, I think, in a very impressive way over the last few years. Our traffic almost grew 5 times. We now have more than 500,000 unique users, and some are above the 10,000 subscribers to our website. I think that, we're now operating in a few new verticals in terms of how do we plan to expand. The first one is adding more data sets. So we're looking for all these complicated data sets that nobody knows how to read or how to use, and we want to bring in our technology to actually simplify it and visualize it for the average investor. At the same time, a big part of our business is licensing data sets to hedge funds, mostly quantitative hedge funds. Okay. And our goal, and this is something that I know the entire industry does, just because it's out there, it's a growing industry. It's not a too big one, but it's an interesting one. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make quantitative investments and strategies available to everyone. So we will soon be launching a platform that would allow you to drag and drop unique data sets, such as those that we have, if it is analyzed Wall Street research, financial blogs, corporate filings that are analyzed. We also analyze a lot of portfolios as part of our partnerships. And we allow you to drag these dozens of alternative data sets and backtest strategies to see if it makes sense. If they do, you can simply click on a button and go ahead and create an automated strategy. So in a way, we're making quantitative investment accessible to everyone and not only to the BlackRocks of the world.
Gotcha. And where do you guys see yourselves in, the coming few years in terms of size, whether that be adoption, anything along those lines?
So first of all, in terms of size, we're currently 42 employees and we're constantly growing. There are always open positions at TipRanks, if it is software developers, machine learning engineers, if it is data analysts, content writers. One of the things that we're now doing is creating a platform that would allow a lot of contributors to send us their own analysis of stocks, with the goal of course, holding them accountable. You're going to be paid based on how good your advice was. So we keep growing. We don't have a goal in terms of, we want to be 300 employees in 2021, because we basically search for markets that we want to operate in and, tools that we're launching, and based on on the demand for these tools, we decide how much we want to grow specific operations. I think we want to see ourselves as one of the leading research providers. Not research, I'd say more market data. We want to be in the same league as Refinitiv or FactSet or Morningstar. And we bring something very different. We bring a research 2.0. It's not just here's a PDF. You can go ahead and read 20 pages and read about a stock. We're more about here is big data. You can move a few sliders, and you can get data-driven insights.
Yeah. No, from personally using your platform, I definitely think it's something cool and it's really valuable. How should people, best, reach the platform, and where should they go?
So I think that, for the average investor, we offer a free service that I highly recommend, and that is financial accountability. You just came across this financial blogger on Seeking Alpha telling you what to buy or what to sell, or you just ran across an analyst on CNBC that told you what to buy or what to sell. Simply type his name in TipRanks and see if you should listen to him. More than 30% of investment decisions made in the US are based on advice that people found online with zero accountability. What we're saying is, hey, you know what? It's very easy to give advice, but it's very difficult to outperform the S&P 500. Simply go ahead and for completely free type a name and get a transparent list of all this, experts, past recommendations to see if he's actually any good or not. So that would be, I think, the easiest scenario on how to use us. Then we have a variety of investment idea tools. The first one is you can go to TipRanks, connect your broker account to TipRanks, and we will give you a free analysis of your portfolio. If it is based on what, thousands of analysts are saying about your portfolio, if it is based on crowd wisdom, so we have more than 500,000 active portfolios, you can benchmark yourself. You can see how you rank and perform compared to analysts, compared to hedge fund managers, compared to other investors. And you can basically get real-time insights. If it is how risky or volatile your portfolio is, how diversified it is, how do you perform when the markets are down or up, and what other trending stocks are out there that you should consider based on what similar investors are buying. So in a way, we want to be the Amazon of the capital markets, I guess, where you can see, you want to buy this, people similar to you who bought this also bought that. So we have a lot of features.
We also have the option to share your portfolio maybe public, and you can compete with your friends and your colleagues, and it's like a competition who makes the best decisions.
So one of the features, up to this point, one of the features that we released earlier this quarter is a public portfolio. So we allow our users, we have roughly 500,000 portfolios. I think we have up to date more than 10,000 people who clicked on a public button and made their portfolio available for everyone. So we can actually go and start following other investors. So, let's say I have a great track record, right? I have my alpha is amazing, and I have a great Sharpe ratio. I can click on make my profile public, and you can search me through TipRanks, and you can click on follow. You're going to get real-time notifications on every transaction that I'm doing, with the goal of later on creating a social network. This is something we developed for TipRanks, but also developed together with Nasdaq Digital, and you can find it on the Nasdaq Digital website as well.
Okay, cool. Well, on behalf of Benzinga, we're really honored to be having you participating, and think the work you guys do is, absolutely amazing, and it's really changing and shaping the industry for the better. So we really appreciate it, and thank you so much, guys.
Thanks a lot. Say hi to Jason.
Yep, will do.